What's going on, everybody? You know I don't leave you waiting too long on that loading screen. What up? We got some crazy stuff to show off today, like this bHaptics suit, which is going berserk on me right now. This is gonna be fun. I haven't streamed in a while, guys, so I'm excited. We got the big stream coming up this Sunday, so I wanted to get on, do some testing, make sure nothing explodes, and just talk to you guys. I miss you guys. So we'll get back to the suit in a minute. The suit is doing its thing. I don't know if you hear the motors, but I'm gonna chill it out because it's aggressive as all hell. So yeah, look at this thing. It's jamming to my music right now. What's going on, Alex? Guys, actually, Alex works for bHaptics. He helped me get this suit that's currently in testing. And so far, I have lots of good things to say. Wow, this is like frozen hell day or something. Hell froze over. I don't know what's going on. When is the big stream? The big stream is on Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be talking about it for a while. So we have tons of stuff going on, tons of giveaways, tons of other YouTubers. And yo, this suit, we're going to take a break with this suit. So let me just... That's me pressing the power. I'm not trying to flex. Even though, damn, probably got some sweat stains there. Anyway, how's the haptic suit? We're going to get into it, guys. We're going to get into everything. All right? We're going to get into everything. So first off, how is everybody doing today? Look at this. We got the multi-stream up going. We are doing our thing. I'm living life. I'm enjoying it, and I miss you guys. The last 2 weeks have been so insanely busy. If you don't know, I'm a community manager for Green Sky Games. Swarm comes out tomorrow. So this amazing new upcoming Oculus Quest and Rift game, it will eventually be on Steam for other headsets, but it's coming to the Rift and Quest tomorrow. And it's a really, really fun shooting, grappling title. I've been talking about it all over my channel. So yeah, that's going to be coming tomorrow. So I've been a busy boy. Yeah, we've been working on some videos for Green Sky Games. Me and Steve knows. That's basically what we do. As community managers, we're in the Discord. We kind of just answer some questions and talk to people. But really, we're contracted to just help them make some cool videos. And I think we've done a decent job with that. I think we've put out some decent content. Me and Steve, signed on because we thought the game was really cool. So, boom. Swarm. There's certain things that the accent will just butcher forever. And I'm just going to deal with it. And you know what? You got an accent too, just so you know. Who am I talking to right now? Everyone on the other side of the camera. Everyone has an accent. And if you think you don't, there's something wrong with you. Anyway. The gun, I need the gun. So, how's everybody doing today? Normally how these streams work is you guys make the content. You guys ask me any questions about VR. It doesn't have to be this suit related, but we will be talking about this today. But first, let me get into the whole spiel about the live stream coming up Sunday. So there's a little image down in the corner. It's that side. Yeah, reverse gets me every time. So there's a little image down there, which, you could probably barely see it, but it shows off the schedule. I'm going to be streaming for 12 hours. I'm going to start the stream like this, hype you guys up, be here for an hour. Like, let's do this. No, I can't go too hard. 12 hours, I'm going to be dead. I'm old. But anyway, I will help you guys up. And then I have the lovely, fantastic mixed reality content creator, Anna Byrne. I don't want to ruin her name. Anna Byrne coming on at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. She's adorable. I think you guys will love her. You got to check out her content. It is top-notch mixed reality content. She's a beast at Beat Saber and games like that. So you guys can check her out in more ways than one. And then I'm going to have my buddy Steve Knows and Benjo Beardo coming on. He's going to join. We're going to play Guardians. We have a whole bunch of keys to give away. I made giveaways based on the people that are joining me. So Anna Byrne does a lot of mixed reality content. I'm going to shut these off because this is getting out of hand. alerts. Okay. So, but I do appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. The alerts were off. Why am I still hearing them? Great. Fantastic. Is the video hidden on YouTube? Here now, though. Link in Discord, but couldn't find it on the channel. That's messed up. That is kind of weird and messed up, and that's just YouTube being YouTube, I guess. I don't know what to tell you, man. It should show like any other normal YouTube thing. Sometimes YouTube hates me. But anyway, yeah, so I have matched giveaways to the people coming on. Alex VR, who's in the chat right now, part of Between Realities, will be joining with his partner, Skiva. Made it sound like you guys are a couple. Adorable. Again, Alex, congrats on the wedding. Not to Skiva, to his wife. His now wife. But yeah, so they will be on, and we'll be giving away a grapple tournament when they join. So it's gonna be a fun stream. It's gonna be. Can't see it on YouTube. I mean, I'm on YouTube. People are obviously watching and chatting. Why? It's unlisted for sure. Okay, my Jesus, my bad. Oh my goodness. Edit video. All right, holy moly. Okay, public. No wonder why no one's here. That is a huge mistake. Let me check if the other one's unlisted too. That would be thank you guys for the help. Now I'm just gonna cry a little bit. I assumed the unlisted was only for the okay, this is so stupid of me. Public, save. Okay, I assumed that the unlisted was for the video on demand, the VOD. But my bad. All right, everybody, come on in the channel. Come watch. I was really wondering why, because normally the second I post, you know, a stream, usually someone immediately jumps in the chat and like thumb up and says hello, even though the stream isn't going to start for like 2-3 hours. Someone normally does that, and no one did that today. So now we know. Lesson learned. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Don't do that for the 12-hour stream. I just updated the 12-hour stream to public. I just did it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah. So anyway, guys, how Mr. Thick. Hi, Mr. Thick. Thanks. How's everybody doing? I gotta say, sometimes my viewer count doesn't work, and it drives me insane. Like, I know you guys are there. I appreciate even if it's only 5 people, but it's kind of like instant feedback to let me know what's going on with the channel. And yeah, when it's not there, I'm like, if you thought Amazon, if you thought background noise was playing, yeah, it was. But anyway. Okay, I'm back. Jesus, blew out the mic for that. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm gonna chill out and just be a bit more normal. So you guys know the drill. You make the content here. If you guys want to, if you guys have any questions, you know, drop them. Do @Mateo311, and I'll start answering away. If not, I'll ramble on about this. Look, you could change this if you don't like Tacsuit. Boom. I can put whatever I want there. I'm going to put a nice little thumbs up, Mateo. No, Tacsuit is fantastic, but I just like that. The thickest of the thick people. Do a backflip. Do a barrel roll. You know, I used to be able to do a flip. I did martial arts for years, and one day, I haven't been in martial arts for a couple years, and I was in my brother's backyard. He had like a nice grass backyard. Growing up in New York City, you rarely have a backyard. So I walked out there, I saw grass, I got excited, and I said, cool, I'm gonna do a flip. Not a backflip, forward flip. And halfway through, mind you, I haven't done a flip in a couple years. Halfway through, I got scared and I didn't commit, and I landed straight on my back and had all the wind blown out of me, and I've never, ever done a flip since. Yay! So no more backflips. Oh, for the person who thumbs down my YouTube video, you are the man. Thank you. This is a lot of people are jumping in now and saying that they didn't get a notification, probably because I forgot to make it public. Really, that's the way it goes. But it looks like you guys are joining in now, so I appreciate everybody being here. Get a real job. Get a real job. I have a real job. I actually work 45 hours a week on my real job. And this is my lunch break. I decided to use my lunch break to hang out with you guys. But thank you. Just got notified now. All right, cool. So 12 minutes of the stream I screwed up on, guys. Go, go, go. King of Tanks, what's up, man? AKA Green. What's up, buddy? So, I know you are a Pimax fan. We went through the whole Pimax stuff not too long ago. But I'm going to have more Pimax stuff in the future. I have a relationship with Pimax now. They didn't lose their mind over my video. They were actually, quite cool. We had a long discussion. And, yeah, so new Pimax stuff coming down the pipeline. I will eventually get the show off. Yeah. All right, so how much did I pay for the suit? I actually paid $0 because of the fantastic guy in the chat right now, Alex VR. He is my buddy. He works for bHaptics, and they wanted me to produce some content for it, do one of my typical reviews. I don't care how much I like Alex or how much I support bHaptics. I'm going to be 100% honest when I do my review. Luckily, so far, it's a good product, so I don't have much bad to say. I'll tell you, there's two things that are just horribly wrong with this. One, I don't have anywhere cool to store it, okay? That's driving me absolutely nuts. Now I need to find a cool place to store it. The other thing is, I had another joke fake issue, but I don't remember what it was. I do have some minor legit issues that Alex, go take this to your team right now. These guys right here. You hear that? When I'm playing certain games, they jangle like crazy and drive me a little loco, especially on the Quest, because you have open ear and you can hear more. So like Synth Riders, I hear like, yeah, that's the exact sound. Take that exact sound back to the hardware team. No, what all you guys need is actually like rubber snaps. So if you are someone as diesel as me and has to open up the straps for extra space, just get, rubber snaps that go in here so they can't, see, when I hold them, they don't make the noise. That's it. But anyway, duct tape. You're writing this down. Good. All right, I'm going to try and catch up on the chat, guys. Yeah. You're not 10 minutes late. I broke the stream, so you're not 10 minutes late. You're perfect, dude. I broke everything. Needs a place to store it. Yep, that's my major issue with it right now. I just don't have a place to store it. So, how do I get one? You can go online and you can buy one. Alex will correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the X40 suit, which I have right now, is $400 and the X16 is $200. Don't worry, when I do review content, I will be correct on that information, Alex. But if I'm wrong, sue me. Don't sue me. If I'm wrong, I will correct myself. So let's see. The X40 suit, which is the fantastic one I'm wearing right now. Shop. Shop. How is the weight? It's surprisingly light, to be honest. It is surprisingly light. Oh, it's $500 for the X40 and $200. I was $100 off on each. Man, I'm giving these away. Guys, they're on sale right now. Totally on sale. 100%. This is an amazing sale. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Totally on sale. You love disliking my lives. Thank you, man. No, okay, Alex, I do actually remember what my other fake complaint was. Using this suit, I'm much more aware that I'm not getting feedback on my head and my hands or like my lower extremities. So I want that feedback. And now I'm going to have to buy the face insert, the arm guys, so the feet guys. So like now I feel compelled to buy those other, and the whole package is through the roof, man. Yeah. So yes. Okay. So I'll answer your questions. Okay. Let's turn this bad boy on. Okay. It's gonna start jamming away to the music. There's two different ways you can kind of get it to go right now. I don't know if you guys really hear the background music. I'll turn it up a little bit so you hear it. So there's multiple different settings. And this isn't meant for jamming the music, but it's freaking fun to jam to the music. But okay, so this is the X40 suit. It's got 20 motors on the front, so 10, 10, and same on the back. It is completely adjustable. I put this suit on. So I've put this. Whoa. Okay. Hello. I've put this suit on multiple people in my family, including my 2-year-old daughter. So if you're a little bit more broad-chested, you know, you got a little bit more going on up here, these straps allow you to, you know, close that or open up that gap. Now, I didn't open them originally. I went to put on the suit. Do you hear it, by the way? I went to put on the suit, and they popped open, and I thought I broke it, and I freaked out. I was terrified for a second. And then the oh, we're jamming again. I don't have the sensor up, but sorry, we're jamming. So then there's these straps on the side, which I didn't tuck them away right now, but they're super easy, man. Like it is literally, I just made it looser like that, and I just made it tighter like that, and it's super easy. And I put my friend in this. He's like 6 feet tall, 250 pounds. And it fit him no problem. And I put this on my 2-year-old daughter, which it was kind of a skirt on her. But it fit my wife nicely. It, you know, my kid, obviously, it's a joke. And my friend, who's, you know, huge. He's a big dude. He put it on, and it fit no problem. Like, this thing, I mean, you would say maybe the locations aren't perfect if you're a huge person. Like, you're going to feel it. You might not feel it as far out, but you feel it, you know, pretty damn good. It's damn sexy, right? Right? I got my thick boy abs going. You hear it lightly. Yeah, so, I mean, if I had to complain about something, I would just say it is a little noisy, but if you're playing on the index or with headphones, you don't hear it. You don't hear it. When you are... Let me sit back down. I had enough of this standing nonsense. All right, let's get back down here. So when you're playing with headphones or like even the index, muffles it out enough. The only thing, like I said, is there is a bunch of like metal on here, and when you play certain games with certain vibration patterns, the one I noticed the most is Synth Riders. You'll get a lot of jangle. Yeah, you'll get a lot of jangle. Like even this, like the zipper could probably use a rubber cover, because you'll hear the zipper doing like that, and then you'll hear these. You'll kind of hear that clang, clang, clang. And I noticed that in some games more than others, and obviously I noticed it more in the Quest with the open ear. But I personally don't. You know, it's not like it ruins the experience. Honestly, what bothers me more is 20 minutes of using this, I notice I don't feel anything in my face. Like, I'm okay to not feel anything in my hands, I guess. Well, again, every game is different. So, let's get into like some... Okay, sorry I'm not keeping up with your questions, guys. I'm rambling on. Time. I took way too long to answer this question. The live stream is going to be on Sunday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 12 hours on Sunday. Tons of keys to give away. Tons of amazing guests. Yes, you guys will enjoy it. Is that even an issue if it's buckled? No. The jangle is not an issue if it's buckled. That's why I said I can't buckle it. It pops open for me. I'm a little too wide in the shoulders. Not bragging. Just how I'm built. But it doesn't jangle if they're snapped. Not at all. So, like, that's why I say they should just include rubber snaps that you can put in for this issue. I'm surprised no one has, like, said anything to them about it. Again, maybe it's a Mateo issue, because I got plenty of those. All right. Someone needs to swing the band hammer. What's going on? I didn't see... Oh, Jaws getting carried away? All right. Let's see. There is a face one. Yes, a face insert that you could do. I don't have it, but like now I want it. I'll be honest with you. Definitely come to the stream. It'll be awesome. 100%. That was a humble brag. You saw me posture up. Like, I'm like, yeah, guys, I can't strap it because the man meat over here. Oh no, that must be I must have got stung by something and I have an allergic reaction. Look how swollen I am. What's wrong with me? Okay. Pimax Mateo problems. Hey, Green, you said you had the room setup issue I did once you got an update, so I don't want to hear it. By the way, Green, curiosity about that. Hey, Steve Nose is here. What's going on, man? We'll get back into, watching movies with this and compatibility in a second. I just want to say hi, Steve, and I did want to mention something to Green. So, Green, my discussion with Pimax, they said that everyone who, I don't know if it's just a 8KX or anyone who buys a Pimax headset, has like a dedicated support setup that they like a concierge. You can call them and they will walk you through everything and tweak it to maximum effort for, your installation. So I didn't get that experience, but again, I didn't go through standard purchasing. So they're like, yeah, you should have got that experience and you probably would have been a little bit happier and didn't have, a couple days of troubleshooting. Did you get that experience? Okay, so anyway, I've also never played Half-Life Alyx. I'm waiting on the suit. Half-Life Alyx is unbelievable. It's so good. And I haven't yet to play this with Half-Life Alyx. I've been playing a lot of Hyperdash, Onward, Synth Riders, because, I want to feel the music. I'm trying to get, a nice little difference, in style. I will say the Hyperdash is native support, and games that have native support, you literally open the game, go to settings, and say on. I mean, it's that easy. And there's Quest games with native support. When it comes to VR accessories, this is the easiest one I've ever used. This is literally the easiest. I just gotta jam to this beat. This is literally the easiest one I have ever used for those native games. Like the native, you turn them on, click, you're done. Way easier than Cyber Shoes. Wasn't bad. It was a little hard to pair it to the Quest, but Cyber Shoes wasn't bad. Baird wasn't bad. But this is 1,000 times easier. Yeah. What kind of music do you listen to, and what is your favorite artist band? So, Time, I'm pretty old, my man. So, like, I was 90s generation, so alternative rock, stuff like that. Everything from, Eminem you throw in there, too, because, there's also, Biggie era, too. I went through that, so Biggie rap, Wu-Tang rap, and then you got Eminem, and then you have, the alternative rock, stuff like that, Disturbed, System of a Down, Slipknot, stuff like that. So probably nothing you guys relate to. Accidental Mr. Universe pose. So let's see what's going on here. Cyber Shoes plus Haptic Vest. I'm not the biggest fan of Cyber Shoes. They're just not for me. It's like adding a workout. This is like getting a massage, man. Okay. It looks like there's a pretty significant chat delay today, but I'll do my best to answer you guys quicker. But so it looks like you didn't get that type of, well, maybe it's an option, Green, just so you know, for Pimax. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Steve, let's hear your top five games for bHaptics. I will say that we're going to take a break. Okay. So, we'll take a break with that right now. I will say that, some of the implementation, technically you could use this with anything. Like, you just saw him vibing out to music, but that's not the way it was intended. If you're playing this game, if you're playing this native support, the support comes down to, the developers. But there are strike patterns. So if you get shot here, you should feel it here. Here. And I have to say, one game where I really like the implementation is Hyperdash. Now, personally, I already love the game, so that helps. The fact that it's native support, click, 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 and I just start playing. But it's really cool because that game is futuristic, and these motors feel less like being shot, like a pop, and more like an electric zing. So it kind of goes with the vibe better too, especially like if you pick up health and you feel like these sound effects, you can all keep them because they're fantastic and they're a perfect definition. So like you get this general sensation, and it kind of vibes really well with the style of Hyperdash. Also, Hyperdash, every time you shoot, you feel feedback no matter what. And, like, you get shot in the back, it really is a zing. Like, it catches you off guard. You're like, whoa! I have some footage that'll be in my review. You guys will see it. Check it out. But the implementation is great there. But then when I went to Onward is more set up as if you have the whole kit. Like, when you're firing a gun, you feel nothing. When you get shot in the head, obviously you feel nothing. You have, nothing there. So I think they should, configure it to be like, okay, what equipment does the user have? If they only have the vest, let's just amp up the sensations. But if they have everything, let's spread it out better. That's my personal opinion. I could be wrong. But like in Onward, I was kind of like, when is this thing going to go off? And in Hyperdash, I'm like, when is this thing not going to go off? Even when you're hurt, you feel you feel your heartbeat, which is really cool in certain games. Yeah. Have you tried the suit with consoles and laptops? No. I haven't tried it with consoles yet, but I plan to. So, like, one of the really easy ways, since it's already connected to my computer, you have, like the Xbox game streaming, and you have remote play with PlayStation. And all I really technically need to do is just do remote play, and the thing will start working. Again, it's not the same type of support you would see if you are... I closed something, and I can't remember what I closed. It's not the same type of support you would see with... Oh, I see what I closed. That was pretty stupid of me. It's not the same type of support you would see for people who like did native support for the game. So it's really... it's kind of just music feedback, which is cool, but it's not the same. You've played Rocket League with the vest. I could see that being pretty cool. A Haptics VR message app. So... Now, I'm pretty sure the SDK is available for this and that you could kind of write your own code. And I was considering writing something, wearing this all the time when I do VR streaming, and writing something so that my mods can trigger the vest with like a very specific pulse, like an SOS pulse, in case I screwed up something on the stream and I need to go take a look. So that was one thing I was considering. I think I'm competent enough to be able to do that. Bullhammer, what's going on, man? Imagine Mortal Kombat with the haptic suit. Get over here. One thing that's like really cool, some of the sensations are really cool. Maybe I can do my phone. I think I have that set up. I could kind of show you the app on my phone, and I can show you some patterns. I didn't think about that, so if I can get that going in a second, I will. Phasmophobia, I can imagine being fantastic in this, so I gotta play that. Feeling the heartbeat, feeling your own heartbeat, maybe feeling like a little tingle when a ghost is near you. I don't know. We got to see how the integration is, but I'm pumped to try that. Yes, that's a good, it's a good idea for Mod Alert. Toothpick Vic, what's going on, guys? Another fellow streamer, great dude, awesome dude. Go check him out. Yeah, so it's supported in beta right now. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Now what I was gonna say, and I digressed like I normally do, is some of the patterns feel really cool. So, like, you get shot, and, like, say you get shot with an arrow. You'd feel hard vibration here and very light vibration in the back. So, kind of like it penetrated you. That's pretty cool. Like, there's... The one thing is, though, like, you gotta... Your expectations, we've all seen Ready Player One and stuff like that in the scene where, she's like, oh, you got the suit. And he's like, he's back in his trailer or wherever he is, and he's like, oh yeah, that feels nice. It's not that. It's not that, and we probably won't have that for, like, a long time. But you need stepping stones in life, and this is a fantastic stepping stone. Yes, we will do, Steve, we will be doing some Guardians. Me, Benjo Beardo, and Steve knows we'll be playing Guardians, and I have... that many keys to give out. That many keys. Let's see. All right. Yeah. So I mean, it's definitely solid. I can't wait to show you guys more. My quest is currently though I don't know, running like absolute poop since update V27. A couple of my games are just lagging like all hell. V26 ruined like my Guardian and stuff like that. It was janky and trying to make me throw up, especially pass through. That seems slightly better, but now my games are stuttering and it's like, what the heck? So I'm going to give it a little time, and if that doesn't self-resolve, I will factory reset and cry at the wasted time. You like the gaming room, man? Yeah, so this is the Matt Cave. Oh, let me show you guys something. So this is going to be for my 24-hour stream here. I set this up. Look at this. What is that? It's a little slow, but you probably don't hear me as well. What? I unplugged it. It freaked out when I unplugged it, but I have a portable camera. It was plugged in, so when I unplugged it, it freaked out. But I have a portable camera for when we do the live stream, guys. Let me turn it back on. It was like back off. Get my app back up. So this is something I wanted to do. I played around with it, and it should be back on in a second. So yeah, so when we do the 24-hour stream and I go up and get lunch or something, or I want to show you guys my room or something, I have the option. Let's see if it's gonna work again. See, this is why we test. Hey, I command you to open. Software update ready to install. Thanks. Perfect timing. Yes, we got to work on that one. But I think it'll be fun to be able to walk around when it decides to work. That'll be cool. And, you know, there's always some sort of technical. But, guys, this is OBS Ninja. This is Droid OS, I think. Droid OBS. Let's try one more time. Hi. I mean, it's not looking great. It's a streaming camera. That frame rate is terrible, but it's something. Sit. Whoa. All right, switch back. It's an option. All right, let me put this back and get back to your chats, guys. Your chats. I know people like to mention that my what's called my feet make my shoes make noise. All right, I'm back. Why does In Death Unchained only has bHaptics support from Alex already answered this. The PC version of In Death is discontinued, so it's a new team that took over the Quest version. So V26 was glitchy, V27 broke link. My native apps aren't working right. Do you play Nintendo Switch? I do play Nintendo Switch. I don't have many games. A lot of Smash Brothers, a lot of, I did Zelda, and I did a lot of Marvel Ultimate Avengers 3. I think that's like all I have on my Switch. Testing may be important, a little bit. Let's see. Do games from unknown sources work? I think if it's not getting audio support, if it's not built in, support for the game, you can only get like music feedback. Okay, the audio is cutting in and out on the handheld. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Green. Look at that thickness. You guys are ridiculous with the thickness comments. Yeah, I'm delayed on the chat here, so Alex is doing my job for me. OBS Ninja, I'll look into it. I'll look into it. It's streaming, so I'll probably adjust the bandwidth. I'll do some testing if I have time this weekend. I'll do some testing. So I'm streaming it wirelessly to this computer. So if the bandwidth's too high or whatever, it's probably why it's looking like crap. It is sad about the PC version of In Death. for sure. Because I generally enjoy just about everything better on PC VR. I'm not being a snob. The index gives, better clarity, wider FOV, much better audio quality. It's easier to use. I'm not getting these weird updates lately. It's easier for me to record. So it's just my preference. Yes, I got the thickness going on. Yo, Mateo, just wanted to say thanks for bringing us the VR news. I keep tabs on your videos to see what's popping in the VR space. You know what, Mr. Houston 64? Thank you. I hope I didn't take too long to answer your comment and you didn't bounce by now. I have notoriously short patience, and when I jump on a live stream and I'm like, hey, I'm sending you a question. Answer me. Why didn't you? Hey, I've been here for 15 seconds. Why didn't you answer me? So I do appreciate it, guys. You guys have been fantastic to me. So I do appreciate everything. Let me make sure my alerts are back on. They got a little out of hand earlier, but I don't want to miss anything. This is your one channel for everything VR related. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Matt Spewing Nonsense for the next 10 minutes. Ta-da! Any word on bHaptics? The chat moved on me. Pants in the future. Don't they make something for the feet? But I don't know. Maybe Alex will know. You good, buddy? Thanks. I use the Quest 2 only for the wireless since I have a huge room to use. I mean, look, this room is 12 by 24. It's a huge room. Again, though, I don't know. Like, I don't feel that restricted with my index. Because the cable's really long, and yes, you feel that, you'll feel the cable sometimes, and if you're going crazy, spinning certain games, yeah, it's a pain. Do I wish I didn't have the cable? Absolutely. But would I cut the cable and give up all the other stuff like the FOV, visual quality, and audio quality? No. For me, no, but that's fine. I mean, after using the Pimax for, like a whole week, when I put the Quest 2 on, I felt like I put scuba gear on. Like, I felt like I had scuba goggles on, man. The FOV felt insanely small. Alright, let's see. I had an upgrade from a 1050 to a 3070. Nice upgrade. Massive difference in terms of performance, yes. And finally, utilize the index. Okay, yes. For sure. The hard style, man. That is the perfect update. You are definitely in the place to enjoy your index to the maximum potential. So, hell yeah, enjoy it. Get some Half-Life Alyx in, and then go play the Bioshock mod. Let's see. Can I get your number? For $100,000, I will give you my phone number. I will 100% give you my phone number for $100,000. Just donate it on the channel, and boom, I'll give you my number. I'll do it. I'm a man of my word-ish. I mean, totally. I closed something by accident. I'm over here opening it back up. Bam. And now I'm back to vibe into the music. Let's see. Haven't tried Pimax, but I'm waiting to see if Deca Gear is legit. I am finally back in contact with Deca Gear. They lost my number. Speaking of numbers. I was in email communication with them very early on. They said, we'll send you a prototype. We'll send you this. Then they stopped replying to me. Then I got them on Discord, and they got me in touch with someone else. And they said, oh, yeah, sure. We'll put you on the list. We'll send you the Deca move, all this stuff. And I'm like, but you guys dropped me. Like I don't know how I don't know. Maybe they made a list and I didn't make the list. Like they said, oh, you know what? We got 1,000 YouTubers on our list. We got to cut it down to 50. If I'm not in the top 50, so be it. I'm completely cool with that. That's fine. But yeah, Deca is looking like they might be able to pull this off, surprisingly. My concern with Deca Gear is tracking. That's my one major concern. And let's see. Oh, I moved right into it. Yes, you can find my number on my OnlyFans page. That's it. It's totally real. It's totally real, filled with just like juicy, buttery pictures of me Like literal butter. I'm putting butter on my muscles. No, not at all. The OnlyFans is there as a joke. And if you guys ever sign up, I feel for you. But it is listed as a joke. And there's like a couple pictures in there from my personal life. And I will, I will interact with you more. But honestly, only ever join that dopey thing if you just want to help donate to the channel and all that. Anywho. What is this? This is the follow train. Woo woo. Let's see. Yeah, so the tracking will be inside out. It's not light base. So that's my biggest concern. Tactical needs VR cover. Let's see. So VR cover, I actually haven't liked their products, believe it or not. Are we gonna have to shut this off again? I'm not that popular, but I do like my winky face. I probably just gotta shut the audio off on it. But Deca, hopefully they send me a prototype. And Battleland's been subscribed to me forever. That can't be right. That can't be right. But anywho. Let me get my focus here. Okay. Mateo. I have done a lot of research into Deca Gear's tracking. If you want me to tell you the latest in Discord. For sure, Green. You are, oh, I see. Battling, you subbed to me on Twitch, my man. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You guys know me. I blush and stuff whenever you guys donate, and I never get it. I'm always confused. But you guys, thank you guys. Yeah, definitely, Green. Stop messaging me. You're like my resident tech researcher guru, because I ain't got that time, and I love going back and forth. We got on the call the other day before I released the Pimax video, and we had a nice discussion about stuff, so I enjoy that. I would do it more if I could. Okay. Thanks for all the help this far. No problem, Jay. I'll help as much as I can. I personally enjoy it. I mean, if you knew my group of YouTubers, I'm always doing tech support. And I genuinely enjoy it. When there's a problem, I like to solve it for people. But I have to say, Alex, I definitely want the face feedback now, for sure. It's 10 minutes into using this vest. I'm like, but I don't feel anything on my head. Honestly, and I was like, that's the biggest bummer, is that the vest doesn't cover your whole body. Let's see. My dude, what's up? How's the bHaptics? The bHaptics is rocking, my man. So I haven't been giving away too much on it. Kind of, Alex is here. We've been answering some general questions. I didn't form a full opinion yet because I've only had about 4 days of testing, and with my insane schedule, 4 days of testing really comes down to like 4 hours. I did more on the weekend, but I have less than 10 hours of experience with this, and that's just not enough. I played about 6 different games in 10 hours. That's just not enough to, really give you, to give it the review it deserves. Like any product, not just this product, any product. You got to be at like a minimum of 20 hours. But Larry, awesome. You just ordered one. Did you get the X40 or the X16? Yeah, man, that tactical, I'm missing it. Are you going to do the 5 years of VR list this year? I did already, man. 5 years is out. It's out, and it's killing it. It's been getting like 5,000 views a day. So if you guys don't know, I have a YouTube video. If one of my mods is around, wants to get it and drop it, I'm too lazy. But I have a video, 5 years of VR games, and I kind of rank every game I've ever played. Well, that's a little bit of an overstatement. I have like a mental thing of like I had to either complete the game or spend a minimum of 4 hours in the game, unless it's a tiny game that you finish in an hour. But so there's some criteria to if I put my review up or not, or my score. So like I've played Pistol Whip plenty now at this point, plenty, but I didn't feel I gave it enough time to adequately score it this year. Maybe I have like 6 or 8 hours in the game. I don't think that's enough. So I scored all my games in the last 5 years. There's over 100 titles there. And you guys love those videos. Like, people just get mesmerized and watch. It's like a 45-minute video. So yeah, took me forever. Took me absolutely forever to put together. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Tundra trackers. We could talk about those too. So Tundra trackers is they crush their Kickstarter, man. If you don't know what Tundra trackers are, they're an alternative to the Vive full body trackers. They do have some major advantages. One, they're smaller and lighter. On paper right now, the battery life should be the same. I'm in communication with Tundra trackers, that team. So they're going to send me a prototype either late this month or early next month. It won't be their official release one. It's like, you know, the molding is a custom 3D printed one, so it's not going to be the one for sale. And they said the battery life is shorter in these, but overall they perform the same. But they're cheaper than the Vive 3.0 trackers. Battery life should be around the same, and they're lighter and smaller. So I've never had an issue with the size of the trackers or the weight, but I guess if you're someone who does VR chat like for 10 hours a day, yeah, maybe they can start to annoy you. I don't know. But at the same time, they have one other major option, is the dongle. So like here, this is a dongle for a Vive tracker. You need one of these per tracker, which is insane. I have 18 USB ports in use right now. 18. That's why these are unplugged, because I just don't have enough ports. So I'll unplug something and plug something else in. So you can do, they make dongles that connect up to 7 devices. And that can be the old school trackers. So you can buy a 7-item dongle. You can buy 3 trackers from them and also pair it with your old 2.0 trackers. And now all of a sudden you got, 6 trackers. And you're not using 6 USB ports. So that's huge. But Tundra crushed their goal. Okay. Mateo, would you say it's still worth it now to upgrade a Quest 2 to an Index? I got a 3070. Okay. I will say from a hardware standpoint, yes. But on a budget standpoint, $1,000 is a lot to ask for anyone. If $1,000 is chump change to you, yes. Yes. Update right now. You won't regret it. 3070 Valve Index, killer. If $1,000 is gonna break the bank for you, like set you back, I don't know. I mean, how much gaming do you do? Are you satisfied with your experience right now? That's the whole thing, and if that's the case, find someone who has one, try and test it out. Okay, let's see. 45-minute vid, so the entire, let's see. Wish listed 7, bought 4 right after the vid. Can't wait for the next one. So, Light, that video only comes out once a year. Okay? Takes me forever. Let's see. Favorite games from Alex VR, who works for bHaptics. Favorite games for bHaptics suits include Half-Life Alyx, Population 1, Hyperdash, In Death Unchained, and Synth Riders. In Death Unchained just made it on the list. I've been testing it, but as I told Alex, my Quest is just being really crappy lately. Can we appreciate the word dongle? The first time I heard the word dongle was in an IT setting. I've worked in IT for 24 years now, a little less than 22 years now. I've worked in IT, and the first time I heard that word dongle, I was like, excuse me? Watch your mouth? So I love it. Let's see. Mepper, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, buddy. I am using the Blue Yeti, that's correct. Mateo, are you going to eat Spam during the live stream? How'd you know, man? Because you see it on the screen. I'm definitely going to open up a can of Spam, put some pineapples on it, and no, I'll be eating some nice food. I definitely will. And you guys will watch me eat like a animal, because that's the only way I know how to eat. You guys will watch me like just shovel food in. No, I had to stop eating like that. I worked in a catering hall growing up, and used to get like 5 to maybe 15 minutes lunch break. And I would work 12-hour days there. So you'd have to get like a day's worth of calories in a 15-minute meal. So I'd be like, oh, and that's the exact sound I made. And I would just stuff the food in and then get back to work. And that habit stayed with me. And it's at the point where now, like, I can't do that because when you get old, nothing works right. So like if I eat like that, like my throat will hurt. I'll get heartburn, indigestion. Oh, I love it. At least I am like physically healthy. My blood work is great. Everything's good. I've been so strong in the gym. So if my stomach wants to bother me, so be it. Right now, I'm still rocking the 9900K. Yeah, I'm going to change my computer in the future, but in the near future. But pots are insane right now. Pineapple on Spam. What? I wasn't serious. Spam is a Hawaiian thing. It's popular in Hawaii. And so are pineapples. That's where my brain went. Okay. Don't forget, give Matt a thumbs up. No, give Steve a thumbs up. House shopping time. Steve, have fun, my man. I totally missed the window of opportunity to get a 9900K for 250. This week before the that's 11700K came out, they stopped carrying it at a discount. That sucks. I think the 11, if you're going for gaming performance, I think right now the 11600K is the best buy. You're gonna get the most for your buck. The 11900K is stupidly overpriced, so it's just not a good value. Alex, thank you for chilling with me, my friend. I will see you soon. Let's see. So, are we torturing Mateo? Count me in. No. Do I feel like I'm wearing a wetsuit? No, this is quite comfortable. It's not that hot. I'm digging it. Crimson Fox, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Glad to have you here. Oh, yeah, I missed the window of opportunity for free Asgard's Wrath. That's a sucky missed opportunity, not gonna lie. I would totally punch myself. When is the 12-hour stream? It's gonna be on Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So all day Sunday, I'll be here. Have you seen Slime VR full body tracking? No. Slime VR? Is that a typo? I did see Stonex, the really cheap version. Excuse me. Grumpy Duck! Have you started touching yourself with the bHaptics app yet? Hell yeah, man. That's how you gotta do it. Like you just turn this bad boy on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There it goes. Let's get the visualizer back on. Oh yeah. Where's the groin extension for this thing? Michael, you got the 10900K, so you can skip the 11 series. You would get no performance benefit from the 11900K, and you'd lose 2 cores as this thing goes off. VR chat with the bHaptics suit. I'm gonna try it all, guys. You feel like I need to eat some spam. $50 in donations, and I will eat spam on the. I had particular verbiage that I was going to use and decided against it. But no, I'm not selling myself out like that. I make the joke $50, but I ain't doing it. I'm a classy escort. I start at 100,000 to do stuff. It's really called Slime VR. It works without base stations. It's very accurate and costs 100 to 140. I would love to hear your opinion on it someday. If I ever got my hands on it, like all these devices and stuff are way too expensive for me to buy out of pocket every one. So if someone wants to work with me, I don't need to keep it. If they want to send it to me for testing, that's fine. I will say though that it really does sound like I could have sworn it was Stonex. Someone Google it. StudioForm trackers, which use like these little cups, and like they don't use a base station, but I think they use like an IR emitter. Great job on your YouTube channel. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate the feedback. It means a lot to me. So, what's it like with a jumper on, by the way? Can you still feel it? Oh, a jumper. That's a sweatshirt in American. You could definitely still feel it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I only have a t-shirt on right now. I think, you know what? Hold on. Live testing in progress. So if you're wondering why it's Google done, it is StudioForm. Okay. So if you're wondering why it's spazzing out right now, it's set up to jive to the music. Grumpy, I'm doing live testing just for you, my man. Guys, follow Grumpy Duck. He is on Twitch. He is on YouTube. He's an awesome, funny guy, personal friend. Go follow him. Okay, let's see. Now this isn't a jumper, but this is a jacket, so this is even thicker. Now we're gonna be super thick. Live testing in progress. Oh, it's a little tight. Snug it. It's a little snug it. All right. So, do I feel a difference? No. Actually, the fact that it's a little bit more snug, I feel it more in my lower back. It's actually vibrating in my lower back a little bit more because there was some separation there. You know, like, how tight do you really want to put the vest on? You know, you want to feel it, but you don't want to be uncomfortable. Like, I don't want to be playing a game like, I'm wearing a corset. Like, I don't want to feel like that, which kind of I almost feel like now. But I'll be honest, with this thick jacket on, I feel everything almost exactly the same. And this is on normal intensity. You can 5x this, but I feel like when you crank up the intensity, it just feels like it's more vibraty. You know, like it's more. What happened to my bitrate? Stream went berserk there for a second, guys. Looked like Restream crapped out on me. I saw my bitrate drop like nuts for a second. Ugh. We dropped a couple frames, but we back. Twitch chat is so dank. All right. So no, it's really strong, and I definitely didn't feel head testicles. What's going on, man? HT in the house. What's up, buddy? Glad to have you here. Bitrate can't handle the muscles, is what it is. The jackness. I'm just not leaving the jacket on only because I will get hot. But yeah, if you're wearing a sweatshirt, you're not going to feel it. But I don't think you're going to want to wear a sweatshirt with this. Not like, this doesn't feel very restrictive because you're all open here. And it doesn't feel like it's going to hold sweat in. If it does, like, get sweaty, there's a lining that you can just pull out and wash the lining. So that definitely helps. But I'll be honest, this doesn't feel very restrictive. And a sweatshirt would make me sweat more in VR than this, for sure. Glad the bitrate, normalized. I was going to cry there for a second. Wait, so I'm not a beta person anymore. When were you? HC, what's up? I don't know why you weren't following before. What's up, my man? I'm on YouTube and Twitch. I'm always talking about VR. I've known HT for a long time. He's an awesome dude. He's with one of my favorite streamers, Continue. So I hope you're doing good, man. I hope your health is all good. I hope you guys are, surviving COVID. And I'm just chilling with VR stuff. Oh, man. It is really jamming to this song right now. Because this song is like... I don't know if you hear it. The song's playing in the background very quiet. But it's really giving a really nice pattern to it. What if I wear a trench coat? You'll definitely feel it. For sure. Light, Freddy Dark. You know what? You guys are gonna mess with my head. My head's gonna blow up because you guys are always making comments about my thickness and stuff, and I'm just gonna be. You're gonna give me an ego. If I ever pretend I have one, I'm doing just that. I'm pretending. I'm very aware of who I am, my place in the world. You know, at best, I'm a B. You know, I'll take it. Maybe if I get some professional lighting and makeup, maybe I could be like an 8.5. Perfect lighting, I don't know. Ooh, this is feeling good. You're surviving COVID because of VR chat. I believe that for sure. Okay, how does the newer haptics vest differ from the first one? The new X40 is basically the same as the original. They've added a audio jack so that you can, physically plug audio in. It's right up top here, and I think they might have extended the battery life, but I'm not 100% sure. But if you have the original, there's no need to upgrade or no real reason. How much does it run price-wise? It's $499 for the one I'm wearing right now. This is the X40 Tacsuit. And they have the $299 version, which is the X16. The difference is the number of motors. X40, 40 motors. X16, guess. Wait, you got it, 16. Nice work. I'm just in public talking about how thick I am, Green. Just another day. Normal day. You haven't played VR in a while. You played Five Nights at Freddy's. I've never tried it, and I really haven't been that interested. Do you think I should upgrade? I think I answered that, but there's chat delay. So, if you have the original one, no, there's no reason. Unless you want to give bHaptics your money. Jam into the beat. All right, let's see all these thickness comments. Oh yeah. So when you're in game, like I said, guys, these so far my best experience with it has been Hyperdash, because Hyperdash, all the weapons are like futuristic robot stuff like that. So it kind of makes sense to feel more of an electrical sensation. When I'm playing things like Onward, I really wish it felt more concussive. I really wish it was more a pop, like a smack. That's my personal desire, but I don't know how anyone would be able to produce that sensation. That's just one of the things. It definitely adds something to the VR experience. Like I said, I'm very aware now that I don't feel anything in my head, which sucks. But I'm hoping at some point, in the future, I get the rest of the kit. And I just, I don't know. I just in my review, I'll go into if it's cost effective. And obviously that's super subjective. If you're aiming for the most advanced, best experience, you probably want one of these. At the same time, to ask someone for $500 when they probably only have a $300 VR headset, that's pretty nutty too. So we'll find that subjective line for you guys when I do my review. I will definitely play Phasmophobia with the vest. You name the time and the place, and I'm there, Grumpy. Do I have to return this unit? No, this is mine. This is mine. It was sent to me. To keep. I shall not return this. My Pimax went back, though. My Pimax, they said if I want to keep it, they give it to me at a severely discounted price. And I was like, no. It's okay. You guys can keep it. So, yeah. That's where I am with that. So, VR in general, guys. You got any questions for me that we need to go over? I'm vibing. I mean, the whole thing is green when it comes to the Pimax. I mean, I know I was kind of aggressive against it. The bugs I came across were frustrating. So obviously, that kind of pissed me off a bit. But at the same time, it's not only just the bugs. I kept preferring my index. I just wanted to go back to my index. So I'm not going to spend money on something I'm not going to use. It's just not me. flex his muscles. Oh, yeah, I'm wearing this to flex my muscles. It doesn't make me flex. I mean, when I do this, it kind of looks like I'm flexing, but I'm aiming for the power. And I have no shoulder flexibility, so I really got to go for it. Is Pistol Whip worth $20? I would say yes. Maybe adding solenoids to the vest would give you more of that hit. So, Onikaze, welcome. Always glad to see you here, buddy. So, you know, I thought about that. Something like solenoids, or, you know, even something like, you know, hydraulic in nature. I don't know how that could be implemented, but again, I'm not an engineer. That would be pretty freaking fun, though. Is there a performance issue when using the haptics vest? PC, I haven't seen anything. Like I said, for my Quest has been hell lately. It's a lot of, well, I can't say a lot. 2 games that I've been playing lately have lagging on me. So Warhammer 40k is lagging on me, but even worse than Warhammer 40k is In Death. And I wanted to test In Death with this, and I'm not really seeing a performance change. In Death is lagging in general. Like, I don't know what's going on with the game. I reset my headset like 20 times. I'm probably going to have to factory reset it because I'm frustrated. But like, it's version 27 is all sorts of quirky hell for me. Was the Pimax too heavy? Surprisingly, for such a heavy headset, and I weighed it, and it was almost a kilo. It was just under a kilo. That's 2.2 pounds. It doesn't feel heavy on your head, and it's not front heavy, which is nice. So they actually did a really good job there. It was a little bit too big and kind of wobbled on my head. Pimax said, oh, there's ways to adjust for that. I've talked to some people. They said, yeah, we never really got it to stop wobbling, and my bit rate went to hell again. Restream hell. Let's see. Restream just dropped on me a little bit there again too. I don't know if what I said was Pimax heavy. I don't know if that's what I was talking about. No, it's surprisingly it's 1,000 kilos. What? 1,000 grams, so about a kilo. It's 2.2 pounds, and surprisingly, no, it felt pretty good. Shifty, what's up, man? Grumpy, good to see you here. Show dominance. Hey, I got a vest 2 weeks ago. How long did it take you to receive yours? So, this was sent to me for a review. So, I mean, they told me back in November they were going to send me one, but I didn't get one until now. And again, that's because people who paid for them got theirs first. So, they said it's going to be a while, and I said, I don't mind, however long it takes. So, I technically waited like 5 months for mine, but once they mailed it out, I got it right away. Just put some box jades in the vest. Sure. Yee. Okay. Lost stream for a full second. Yeah, I mean, restream is hell sometimes. So, sorry about that lost second, guys. I do apologize. I hope it doesn't happen too much during the 12-hour stream. I feel like this is gonna do like if I keep this running all day long, mind you, the battery lasts like 15 hours. I feel like I'm gonna be twitching around the house after this. Swarm reviewing coming. So I don't really do game reviews anymore. I haven't done them for a while, Tom. I've been talking about Swarm. I kind of feel like if I do a review, it's the fact that I work for Green Sky Games looks like a conflict of interest. So, I mean, I'll tell you my personal opinions all day long, but I'm probably not going to do a dedicated video on it. But, speaking of, I will have keys for you guys on Sunday's stream. So, I will have 4 Swarm keys to give away. Okay. But, just waiting for it to shut off. There you go. All right. So, I will say a couple things about Swarm, though. I mean, actually, I haven't played the latest build. I haven't played the release build because I've just been so busy lately. But it's definitely a cool game. We're gonna have a video coming out. We're gonna have a couple videos coming out soon, One video that I don't think anyone will mind me saying this, but we, a lot of YouTubers who got the game early, we said, hey, listen, if you enjoyed the game, just send us a clip of yourself talking. Let us know like why you enjoyed it or what you think. And we put a couple of those together. So I think you'll be surprised to see like the response. We've had very positive response. So you don't have to take my words for it. We didn't pay anybody to say anything. They didn't say anything because they're my friends. Some people, you know, that are my friends didn't even respond to me. So, yeah. So, you know, that's some unbiased opinion right there. I feel like anything I say will kind of be considered as biased because I work for Green Sky Games as a community manager. Any VR news you want to talk about? So I'm going to be doing the VR news live this Sunday. I'll have my list going. If you want to kind of like bring some note screen and hang out with me. Actually, when I do the VR news, you're going to be sleeping. Actually, you might be waking up the next morning. You're like 12 hours ahead. So if you want to wake up bright and early Monday morning and do the VR news with me, you're welcome. But I don't have any, you know, immediate news. I'm so busy during the week. I compile everything Saturday, Sunday, and then I work on my video all Sunday. That's how the news normally goes. Yeah, Haptic lasts for 15 hours. You kidding? It lasts longer than most wireless headsets. Yeah. I mean, I guess if you have it cranked to the highest and playing music the whole time, you probably won't get 15 hours. But yeah, you get a day's worth of gaming out of this thing. If I get a game from the Rift section of the Oculus app, do I get access via virtual desktop, or do I have to be do I have to be plugged in? Okay, so like Asgard's Wrath or Stormland, for instance, or is it just better plugged in? Personally, these days, I would say use virtual desktop. Little sore throat. The performance on virtual desktop or VD, which is not venereal disease, is like at this point just as good as the link cable. Both the link cable and virtual desktop have to encode, so it's not like a regular PC VR headset. There's encoding, there's compression and you know, decompression of the video signal. So there's some delay in there, and you basically get the same experience over link and virtual desktop if you have a good wireless network. So if you have, you know, 5 gigahertz, fairly new router, and you get a good Wi-Fi signal, you're not, you know, going across the house, you should get a great experience with virtual desktop. You only have to, you know, you purchase the game, you purchase virtual desktop, you're good to go. I think I answered your question. Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, that's the same. So you just got to get virtual desktop on your Quest 2, install the app on your PC, and you're good to go. When is Swarm coming out? Swarm will be out tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Swarm. How tight do you adjust your index with the back dial? When you look down, does it move at all? It does not move at all. I don't crank it. I just go tight. I mean, decently tight, but it doesn't feel like I have pressure on my face. If you're younger, have a smaller head, they have the secondary insert that you could put on, which will create like more total coverage on your head, which might help. And then for some people, it's pretty rare, but I know some people like to use a counterweight. So you can go to StudioForm. Is who I recommend. They sell little counterweights so that, you know, when you go down like this, the headset doesn't move. I don't have that issue. For me, the index is the gold standard of comfort. So here's the thing. You wonder if VD will outperform the cable on Wi-Fi 6. I mean, I don't know what the bandwidth on Wi-Fi 6 is, but the Oculus Quest 2 doesn't support Wi-Fi 6E, which would have been fantastic because that has like much lower latency. But Wi-Fi 6 in general is better because you get a lot less signal conflict. So, you know, your signal shouldn't go in and out or vary in bandwidth, and your latency should stay about the same. So if you're on Wi-Fi 6, that's great. But like a lot of people on version 27 now are saying they're having issues with both virtual desktop and the link cable. So if you try it and it's hell, there you go. Okay. Mateo, don't you need a router for virtual desktop? Can you use a 5G hotspot? So probably not. You probably can't use a 5G hotspot, because what happens is if you use a 5G hotspot, it's only transmitting information from the internet and spreading it out to machines. It's not working as a bridge, so that it may, but I don't think it's working as a bridge. So that like when you're on a home Wi-Fi, I can connect from one machine to another because we're on the same network. I don't think the hotspot does that. So personal experience connecting your Quest directly to your PC hotspot gives you better experience. That's personal. I mean, I have a hotspot and I don't think it allows that connectivity, but maybe you have a different one. Again, it's all dependent on the hardware you have. You know, if you have a really nice high-end router, that's going to give you the better experience. So VD is better than Link only when Wi-Fi 6, but Wi-Fi has more latency. I've seen latency testing, and it's surprising. Obviously, you'd expect a wired connection to be better, but I've seen very comparable numbers on both Link and VD. Personally, I would want, in that scenario, you know, when the difference is that small, I'd want to remain wireless as long as you're getting a good experience. But I don't use it because it's just not as good as using my index. Even for the lack of wire, the clarity isn't there, the FOV is lower, the sound's lower, yada, 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 yada. It's just not as good. Okay. No, you can't use a hotspot. So, you know, well, let's argue. Depends if you're connected to your LAN. Yeah, that's the whole thing. You need a local area network. I mean, that's what I was trying to express. TP-Link AX6000 for the win. So many antennas and so much bandwidth that we guarantee you'll be irradiated. What? Oh, I love losing my mind. Oh, so how is everybody doing today? I'm starting to burn out. I'm starting to get a little tired. The sticky. Thank you. But I'm loving this vest, man. Dude! Skiva, what's up, man? I was talking about you. And Alex was here for a while. We were just doing our thing. I'm trying to check something. I check a thing, and I click a thing, and I checked. Hi. How's motion sickness with Swarm compared to Jupiter Grad? So personally, I had no motion sickness in either title. We've tested with like 400 people, probably more at this point. And I'll be honest, we're really not getting reports of any motion sickness. That was one of the things Green Sky Games wanted to express. So we made a video where we took Steve No's grandma, his 71-year-old grandma. She's never used a Quest before. We put her in the game. We filmed her. And, you know, we wanted to see if she got sick. And she said she was fine. So I thought that was a great way to kind of express. But again, not everybody gets motion sick. You know, this 71-year-old lady might have an iron stomach for all we know. She could be, you know, chugging back moonshine before we filmed. I don't know what to tell you. But we thought that was like a clever, humorous way to try and express it. And we called her Swarm Grandma. But at the same time, we really didn't get any reports of motion sickness. I'll be honest with you. I don't know how they do it. You don't see like foveated, not foveated rendering, but you don't see, what the hell is it called? There's a term for it where they close out your eyes, the blinders. If the term comes to me, I'll remember. I haven't used them in so long, so I can't remember the term. But yeah, so however they do it, it feels nice and comfortable and it's really enjoyable. Okay. Let's see. Let me catch up on this chat. All right. Yep. Skipping that. What got you started into gaming? What console, platform, what genre? So that, I mean, it's funny because I think of some of these stories from my childhood and stuff. My brothers had an Atari when I was young, so that was the first thing I ever played. Nintendo is where I kind of really got into it. I remember playing Tetris with my dad and my brother, and I was young, and my brother was making fun of me because I stunk. And then I was like, I'm not going to stink at this game. And I played, and when you're a kid, you have lots of free time. So I got good in like a couple days. And I remember my dad, you know, going to my older brother and being like, look how good Matt got at this game. And I don't know why that was just like this, like this, you know, like ray of encouragement. And my older brother was like, whatever, he stinks. But, you know, just like my dad acknowledging my progress meant a lot. And I was like, yeah, I'm good at video games. I'm going to play forever. And like, I loved video games ever since. But I've always liked tech too. Jed, what's going on? Welcome. I'm going to try and keep up with your questions, guys. But I play on every platform. I've been more of a PC centric person my whole life, but I play every game on every platform. What's your favorite VR game right now? I was playing a lot of Hyperdash. Half-Life Alyx is still amazing. I'm playing through the BioShock mod. I got stuck because I got busy, but I'm on like level 5 of 8 in the BioShock mod. That's fantastic. Let's see. Swarm Grandma, you guys like that. I would say Jupiter Grad gave you motion sickness, and Swarm would probably be similar. Oni, have you played Swarm? In my personal experience, and this is not because I'm working for Green Sky Games right now, I actually found, like thinking about it, because I did play through all of Jupiter Grad, there were some, you know, very slight moments of like tiny discomfort. And it's, you know, it's when you move in a direction you're not expecting usually. But Jupiter Grad really didn't bother me. But I think Swarm actually feels, I'd say, slightly less. I mean, how do you get less than almost none? But again, you know, I've been playing VR for 5 years. Everybody's different. I still get motion sick from some games a little bit, especially seated games. But yeah. Number one immersion breaking thing with the current state of VR tech. I would say that's more on the Quest side, and that's like lack of, you know, object interaction and low graphics. When you go into a game and there's really low texture quality or texture pop-in, it just ruins the whole environment. And then when you're, you know, like, you're like, wow, everything looks so amazing, and your hand just, you know, starts going through the table. You can't touch objects. The illusion's broken. So I'd say that's one of the most limiting issues right now. Okay. You can, but okay, we're still talking about the other stuff. Vignetting. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for helping my brain. That's the word that my brain was just like, nah, I'm going to not remember that now. Okay. Z9-352. I'm a little behind on chat, but I'm catching up. This is the bHaptics X40 Tacsuit. You can get one for $4.99. I know, it's a lot. You sting through it with the, let's see. You sting through it with the vest, Skiva? I don't know what you're saying. Oh, you're playing through it with the vest. Okay. I have not started using this for, see, I was playing the BioShock mod and Half-Life Alyx earlier when I was doing my Pimax testing. So I've tested a bunch of games, but not HLA on this yet. Let's see. Oh yeah, intention of getting a PS5 for VR. I have a PS5. The new PS5 controller is indeed fantastic. It's awesome. Check the leaderboards. Top 10. Whoop whoop. I haven't played in a while, so I've probably been wiped off the leaderboards. Kim, hi. What's up? What's up, girl? So I've been playing with mods with haptics. A lot more if Index was ever working in a working state. That's a you problem, Skiva. We've had these conversations. I've had a lot more problems on the PSVR. I mean, my biggest problems have been on my Quest lately. But see that? 3 different people, 3 different, headaches. My Quest is poop on a stick lately. It's just stuttering. Hey man, sent you an email. I recently started a VR news channel as well. I was hoping you can give me some tips. Sure. I mean, if you have some immediate questions, I'll do my best to answer them right now. I'm only going to be on for a few more minutes, but I'm always here to help. I enjoy helping, so yeah. Let's see. But why get one? What is it? Oh, the suit? Okay, so this suit lets you feel like stuff in games. So I'll give you like a little example. That's me turning it on, not doing some type of Arnold pose. So I turn on the suit. Right now I have music playing in the background, and you can see it's firing off the motors. But if you were playing a game and you got shot here, this would go off. You got shot in the back motors would go off. Right now, this is just an audio, visualizer type deal going on. And you can adjust it for bass or like pop music. So when it's bump, 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 you kind of feel that bump, bump, bump scenario. Let's see. I have been testing this for, a few days now. I probably have about 8 hours of game time in the suit. Not enough to do my review yet. I can't wait to try Half-Life Alyx, but I saw it's a mod, not native support. That just annoys me, but whatever. It should take 2 seconds. Current OG Vive user. What would you recommend? Buy a Quest 2 or spend some more and upgrade to the Index? So, okay. You're a current OG Vive user. The question is, what's your budget? Is like the $200 difference gonna, like destroy you? Might be a little bit more than 200 because you probably want Index controllers too, unless you really like your Vive wands. But personally, if you're playing a lot more PC VR games, which you are, you don't own a Quest, you like the fidelity, I would go with the Index. Who knows what's going to come out in the near future? Maybe give it a little time, Deca Gear, something like that. But my Quest 2 is just, I don't know. Quest doesn't really like immerse me. And if the difference was only $200 and you don't mind the cable, I'd go Index all day long. But this is very subjective. Okay. How do you reach a bigger audience when starting a channel, especially in a niche like VR? And how did you grow? I don't think everyone's going to be interested in this topic, but I will definitely answer your question. Some people find this interesting, and there's a lot of, people trying to grow channels out there. The first thing that you need to know is if your channel's not doing well, it's your fault. That kind of sounds rude, but I know you could say, oh, the algorithm, oh, this, oh, that. But at the end of the day, you have to produce content that when someone starts watching it, they like it. Like it's entertaining. You sound good. You don't need flashy effects and tons of stuff like that. You have to be delivering something that people want. So in my case, it's information. It's my opinion and the information I'm carrying. And that's what people come for. And I have to do it in a manner that keeps them entertained, or they'll just leave. And if people do that too often, your channel's going nowhere. So you have to always be evaluating like what you're doing. It's not about your graphic art, on your channel. Yes, that stuff should be there and should look nice, but it's not about that. You can always update that whenever. It's more about like your overall quality and your willingness to acknowledge when you're not doing something good and improving it. And like a hallmark feature of a good channel is go back a year and look at their stuff, and it should be way crappier than what you're watching now. And that's all time I'm going to spend on that for right now. The VR Realm, what's up, man? What's going on? Welcome. Welcome. We're just jamming out to my suit right now. Do I think the bHaptics suit is worth it? So I have a review coming up. It'll probably be out next week. I need a lot more time with it to form an opinion. I will go into the subjective topic of worth it, because if money is no issue, yes, hands down, it's worth it. If you were barely able to afford a $300, Oculus Quest 2, a $500 haptic suit probably isn't for you. 12-hour stream is Sunday, man. Sunday. Tons of giveaways, tons of guests. Gonna be an awesome time. I won't lose my voice then. Definitely the index if you like having broken equipment all the time. So, my friend Skiva here is an ogre. Yes, his bloodline descends to the ancient ogres of Arizona. And his hands continually crush the index controllers. I've used my index now for 1,200 hours. I'm just checking the number. 1,200 hours on my index. And I've broken my controllers. Thank you for the sub. So I've broken my controllers. They got drift after 700 hours. That's my extent of damage to my index. But again, everyone's different. Stuff happens. Some people like to headbutt the wall while using the index. I don't know what his ogre bloodline does, but he keeps breaking stuff. He also, his 3090 didn't work forever either. So, you know, so Skeevish just a screw up. I mean, sorry, dude. Love you. So, let's see. So if I have 600, I would aim for trackers versus the suit. Again, what's more important to you? You know, do you want a more immersive experience for yourself? Or do you want, you know, to show off full body tracking? You know, I will get into that when I do my review next week. Because that's a very subjective topic. Is it worth it? Like, I did a price comparison for the Pimax 8KX versus the Index. And for that, I said it's not worth it because the difference is $800. $800 is the difference. And for $800, it should, for me, it should be plus, 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 plus. It was like plus, minus, 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 plus. You know, everything. But what's up, Gamertag? What's going on, man? We're getting ready to sign off, but it's nice to see you, bro. Good to see you here. I haven't streamed in a long time, so, you know, I wanted to come on. We're doing a long stream on Sunday. So I just wanted to come on, make sure nothing explodes, show off the bHaptics suit a little bit. Guys, go follow Gamertag. Awesome dude. The Pimax looks ridiculous, like, on multiple levels. Like, when you wear it, you look ridiculous. There's a lot of benefits to it, but I just felt it could not justify the price point. Yeah, you can use the suit and the trackers at the same time, for sure. Absolutely. Like, even if you want to do, like, some, you know, like, Velcro guys in them, for sure, you can definitely do it, yeah. I'm so nice. You're so nice, Kim. How you feeling, by the way? Hello, Tricks or Treats. What's up? What's up? A lot of people jumping in last minute, kind of. I know. I went live without the video public, so there was only a handful of people in here. You know, like 15 people in here for like the first half an hour, and I'm like, where is everybody today? My video is not public. Nice work. Dude, I'll be live all Sunday. The schedule I've been posting, the schedule is kind of in the corner right there. But we got a few slots you could join. I'm going to be doing Rec Room with Soul Fox. We're going to jump into VR chat for a while. I have a slot. You're going to be sleeping then. It's like midnight. But I have a slot that is just specific for people to meet me in game. Should be a fun time. Gaming Destroyer, what's up? What's up, man? Oh, it's getting such a nice freaking massage from this thing. Me and GT are in this special crew. We're in this special crew called Shoulder Pop Crew. That, you know, when you're jacked like this on the side, you know, your shoulder straps pop. So me and GT are in that crew. So you're new to VR, and Quest 2 is great for me. I find myself very immersed and satisfied, but I've never tried Valve, so I'm just saying I'm satisfied more than I thought I'd be. Jay, I completely understand this. The VR that you got into is leaps and bounds ahead of the VR we started with. It is a fantastic introduction, and you also came into VR with like 500 like games that were backported. So you had all the PC VR games from like 2017 and 2018. Then all the games that made it to Quest in 2019 and 2020. And then you get your Quest 2 and it has all those games. So you came in with a nice library. The experience is immersive and brand new. And it's just, you know, like, again, you just haven't tried anything above that yet, which is fine. It just kind of sad for people like me who've been in the, you know, in this VR game for 5 years. And I'm like, whoa, 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 the shift is to the Quest now. The Quest feels inferior. But the industry is going to change. You know, it's good that VR is going mainstream. It needs to grow. We'll get some amazing stuff. We're just going to have to wait a little while. Did you get the bHaptics arms? No, man. I didn't get them. But now I want them. Now I definitely want them. Because I notice actually more I want the tactical, the face. Because when I go in game now and I'm like getting killed, I notice that, hey, I don't feel anything in my head and I miss it. No, these doors, they're not from Doom. So GT, I'm glad you say that, man. I dropped a comment for the doors. I put my elbow through the doors playing Swords of Gura. Devin will show up and slap me for saying the name of his game wrong. Anyway, I put my elbow through playing that game, and I put a hole in the door, and that I just got stickies to cover them up. I found them on Etsy. I thought they were cool. So anyway, but yeah, the Quest 2 kind of is a reset for the industry, because development has shifted, and I talked about that in a recent video, which controversial. Now, like, some people get a little annoyed if you say anything bad about the Quest, and it's just like, it just is what it is. You know, we've kind of hit the reset on some things. Okay, how confident are you that Valve will continue with VR games? I'm fairly confident, only because of like all the rumors out there. If you watch Tyler McVicker, he was on the money when it came to Half-Life Alyx. I mean, he was on the money. He says there's 2 projects in the works that we should hear about soon. Valve has made a lot of public statements saying like the whole team was reinvigorated by making Half-Life Alyx. We can't wait to make more games. So yeah, I mean, I think they're committed, and I think we'll see some stuff. That's it. I got nothing else to say. Yeah, GT, I can imagine the tactical gets a little sweaty and gross on your face. I can imagine it. I watch movies down here most of the time because you see I have the projector screen there. It's 4K, 60 FPS. This is where I game too, so my I could probably show you. Let's see if the camera's still working. Yeah, this is my phone camera. So that's my Xbox and PlayStation 5 and all that. Some VR up in here. My booty. That's not the screen I wanted. This is. Yeah. 4K thickness. Butt cam. Guys got to pay extra for that. Oh snap, it's the world premiere tour. Okay. In-Depth does have bHaptics support now, but my Quest is not working right. In-Depth is stuttering like crazy. Not like crazy, but I'm getting like 5 to 10 second stutters like every 1 to 2 minutes. And it's not related to the bHaptics suit. I just want to put that out there because I tested, you know, with no bHaptics suit, and it's just being weird. Ruckus loves my dad slippers. My booty. You guys got to pay extra for that. It's all on OnlyFans. Just go sign up on OnlyFans. I know the 7% of my viewers that are female are just running to OnlyFans right now. Let's see. Oh, GT, you've been playing Outriders? Add me on Xbox if you're playing on Xbox. Mateo311 plus extra numbers because someone stole my name. But yeah, Outriders I started playing, but I'm only like 2 hours in. I'm so freaking busy lately. Like I said, guys, this week is the release of Swarm, So, you know, working for Green Sky Games, it's been a little extra. By the way, I mentioned OnlyFans. It's a joke. The site, there's a link. You can go see it, but the site's fake. There's no naked Mateos out there. And my dad's slippers are awesome. I'm on Xbox, dude. Yeah. Why did you choose an Iron Man? For what? Where is there an Iron Man? You haven't found any reason to like Outriders. So, I mean, I would say Outriders probably isn't my style. It's the Division sci-fi. But I am intrigued by the storyline. I'm definitely intrigued. I think it's a little over the top. The looter shooter, again, not my style. But I think there's enough in there to, you know, keep me, you know, playing for a little bit. Someone said Iron Man. Why did you choose an Iron Man? I don't know. Gears of War Division. I don't think it's Gears of War Division. Gears of War has just like much better combat, I want to say. I fell in love with the Gears of War combat after a while, especially like when you play online in Horde mode. The combat though is actually pretty good. I like the mechanics in Outriders. You know, you have these special abilities, but I don't know. See, so Ruckus, that's my issue. And I had the same issue with Borderlands. The combat is the same nonsense. You get a different gun with a different color. It's amazing how a level 1 rocket launcher shoots an effing rocket, does 0 damage compared to a level 20 purple pistol. And that's the type of stuff that pisses me off. Like, that's the type of mechanics that were developed by a different generation of people that I don't like and call me a boomer. I don't care. You guys suck. It's like, you know, like that stuff is stupid and I can't stand that. So dealing with that, good night, Green, by the way. So dealing with that frustrates me. And yes, it does look like the combat's going to be really repetitive. But I mean, that's the type of game you could play through it, enjoy the storyline, and then join your friends online, maybe smoke a joint and hang out and kill some guys and level up. What? Smoke what? No, I don't condone any of that. I don't smoke, to be honest, you know. Just chill out, have a bourbon, whatever makes you happy. Do you think that Oculus... So, guys, I'm going to be... I'm losing my voice, actually, because I didn't prepare for this. But, well, 5 more minutes we'll hang out, and then I'm going to call it, guys. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. Let's see. Thank you for this great stream. You're awesome and extremely kind. Jay, dude, nothing to thank me for here. I used to do these every week, but I've been a little bit too busy, man. Just been a little bit too busy. I'm talking about your YouTube logo. Oh, no, that's not Iron Man. That's not Iron Man. See, you went wrong because you're talking about this. Hold on. So that's what you're talking about. No, that's Mass Effect. That's my Mass Effect style armor. I think there's even an N7 on it somewhere. I was a huge Mass Effect fan, and the person who made that, his name is Nicholas K. He was a artist. He worked on video games. I'm just trying to think. Another one of these looter shooter games. First person though. I can't remember the name right now. My brain's not there today. Didn't get much sleep. Destiny. He did a lot of skin work for Destiny. So he made that, and I thought that picture was just unbelievable. Okay, Classy Grandma, what's up? Love the name. Hey, Mateo. Yep, like the name says, I'm an older player, and I learned a lot from you when I came to VR. I wanted to thank you. Well, you're absolutely more than welcome. I mean, I like being a person who's informed, and I like being a person who can help you. Sometimes my opinions might agitate people, but they're my opinions, and I mention when I'm saying things subjective and objective. But that was one of the main goals. I'm really here to inform my audience. And the fact that I helped you, I truly, that's like the best news possible. Plus, I'm jealous. You have my eye on that. Oh, the haptic stuff. You like the suit? Well, I'll be giving you a review, letting you know if I think it's worth it. Yeah, 5 minutes later. Okay, 5 minutes. We'll call it a day. Honestly, I'm losing my voice though because I drank too much caffeine and had no water today, and my voice is still on the go. 12-hour stream gonna be fun. Nah, I'm not gonna be 2 hours just talking to the camera. Destiny, yep, it came to me later before you guys said Destiny, but thank you guys. What's your favorite game besides Half-Life Alyx? I really enjoy Hyper Dash. That's my favorite shooter. Boneworks is fantastic. I jump into that sandbox all the time. I use that to show people off. I actually was really impressed with Star Wars Squadrons. It's just absolutely stunning. It's a beautiful game, and you really get into that, really immersive in VR. I have my HOTAS right here. And look, I made little shelves. Let's see if they show up on screen. When you click the wrong one. So I built the shelf into my desk that slides back in, and there's the HOTAS. Velcro sound. Slid the desk back in. That sound effect was me switching screens. I edited it. So yeah, let's see. So we said Half-Life Alyx, we said Hyper Dash, we said Squadrons. Boneworks I really enjoyed. In Depth Unchained is probably one of my favorite Quest games. Jurassic World is really good too on the Quest. I loosened this. I'm just tightening it now. Let's see. Dr. Beef. How? Nothing happened. Nothing to see here. That was not a real sound. That was a fake sound. You didn't hear anything. I accidentally unscrewed the tray that I was so happy to tell you guys. I went, oh, it's loose. Let me screw it back in. I screwed the wrong way and it just fell out. Anyway, Dr. Beef, how cool has his work been on SignQuest? For sure. What's it called? Doom 3, really cool port. That was nice to play. And then obviously I played through Half-Life in VR, and that was fantastic. Do you think Oculus will be able to compete at all with Sony top quality games? Yes. Yes. They got money. They just, like, right now, I think their mistake is they need to embrace, like, indie a little bit more. Like, if they went after Stress Level 0 and said, hey, guys, we'll give you this insane budget. Give us a fantastic VR game. Then you're going to get something good. And, like, they purchased Ready at Dawn. We're going to see Lone Echo 2 on the Quest. You know, they're going to fund them to say, listen, we know you made this for PC VR, but we want it as best as possible on the Quest. So that's where they have to go. They're going to studios who don't have history in VR. They went to the studio that brought us Spider-Man. Again, my brain is a wreck today. And they went to Respawn to give us Medal of Honor. And I heard that Respawn, EA, and Oculus kind of clashed, but I can't confirm that. But I heard that, you know, the three groups kind of clashed on a bunch of things. And we're not getting these streamlined, refined VR experiences because those studios just, like, haven't lived VR for 5 years. But if you go to, you know, Ready at Dawn, you go to Stress Level 0, you go to some of these studios that have been, they're indie level and they've managed to push out high quality stuff, and then you throw a lot of money and time at them, they could probably do something spectacular. How long does the Valve Index last without breaking? So I've used mine for 700 hours, and then I got controller drift, and then Valve replaced it right away. I've since put in another 500 hours-ish, and I would say that I am... I'm rocking and rolling, but I don't want to jinx myself now. I haven't had any issues. So break, yeah, I guess it depends on you. Let's see. Who's busting my... Mateo did a Linus. For sure I did back there when I dropped the tray. Insomniac Games. That's right. Thank you. You know, someone's going to get to join me in Discord and just be... I've always talked about that. Like, I want someone in Discord to be my voice and another voice on the stream. Like, I made the joke, like, they're my Robin Quivers and I would be Howard Stern, which I'm never going to be near that caliber. But just having that person to chime in at the right time with the information you're missing is fantastic. GT, thanks, buddy. I'm going to be signing off in just a second. But thanks for hanging out. You're still holding out that Facebook will greenlight the Order sequel for VR? That'd be cool. PSVR should bring a lot of amazing stuff. For sure. Absolutely. Ruckus is typing to me in mod chat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do you guys hear me losing my voice? It's going. And that's where we're going to call it. My tray fell out. All right, everybody. I hope. Let's see. Ruckus will be on both, my man. So, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. And it's been fun. I haven't streamed in a while. So I'm really happy that you guys came to hang out with me. I appreciate you, as always. Glad to answer your questions. And I will see you guys, whoever. Thank you, the Batman, dropping some links in my chat. You're freaking awesome, man. I don't, guys, if you want to support me, I always appreciate it. That's not why I do these videos. That's not why I stream. I'm not here trying to get your money. But if you support me, I always kick it back into the channel for bigger giveaways or something like that. And if I ever do this, full time, then I'm going to beg you guys for money. So save your money till then. Nah, I'm just kidding. But everybody, thanks for hanging out. It's been a lot of fun. Sunday's going to be awesome. So come back Sunday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, my camera. There you go. Got to shut off the autofocus. So come back Sunday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tons of giveaways. Tons of awesome people coming. I'm really excited to introduce you guys to Anna Byrne because she is an amazing content creator and she's just not close to how popular she should be. My boy Steve will be here and Benjo Beardo will be here for some Guardians. We'll play that in co-op. You guys can join me in game later in the day. It should be a fantastic time. So thank you guys for hanging out. It's been a lot of fun. My voice is going. Hugs and kisses or something to all of you guys. No, really. Thank you guys for being here. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You got it. That's right. Wait. Don't go anywhere. Do me a favor. I'm going to drop a link, and you guys are all going to turn notifications on. You hear me? You're going to turn notifications on. Do it. Here. I want to hear you guys tell me you turn notifications on. I want. Please show up to my stream on Sunday. No. No one showed up. No. We'll have a countdown. This is the fake one. But we'll have a countdown that actually ticks down at the time. Yeah, let's see. Keep saying I'm leaving, but it's like a lie. So the countdown would be like bump, 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 bump. So we'll have stuff like that. And I won't be an idiot. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you guys on Sunday all frickin' day.